Social media has made things so weird and almost hostile lately. We're living in this world where, y'all, everything is right there at our fingertips, right in the public's eye. All the gory, nasty, dirty details of everybody's life, of everything going on in the world, politics, celebrities, you name it. And it makes things really difficult to keep your mental health in check. It makes things very difficult to stay joyful and to stay happy. I'm seeing every day, like, oh, such and such celebrity is, like, screwing around on their partners or doing this, or they support this and that and they're bad people and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care to know all this because I don't even know these people, and it's kind of ridiculous that this is our life. And then of course on the flip side, then you hear about all the things going on politically, and you hear about all the things going on overseas in the world, and y'all, social media is like really bad for our health mentally and physically. Because let me tell you, these stresses do more than just affect your emotion. Emotions are deeply tied to the tissues in our body, and our body does respond to those things. It releases cortisols and other things. It gives us inflammation. Social media is bad for our health. So bad. I use my social media platforms to uplift people, to bring awareness to my disease, to bring joy and awareness for and to other gay people, to make a safe space so that you all know that it's okay to be you, and it's okay to be wonderfully fabulous and gay, straight, whatever you are. Just be you and live out loud and lead with kindness and love and respect. That's it. That's what I use my social medias for. I use my social medias to just show everybody that, like, I'm a really cool guy. I'm your best friend. I am here to cheer you on, love and support you. And here's what it's like living with multiple sclerosis. Here's what it's like being disabled. The things I go through in life, the crappy parts and the victories. The crappy parts being how I'm feeling, my mobility, however this disease is affecting me, and then the good parts, because I always like to follow up in that same breath with good, because there's always good. I'm always thankful to be alive. There's joy in life. There's joy in being here, awake and alive and able to make memories. I'm always so grateful. That's the biggest thing this disease has ever taught me, is to be humbled and be thankful. I'm so thankful to be alive and experiencing things. And I put that on my social medias to spread the word and to spread the joy, because, damn it, we need a little joy in this world. This world we're living in is so negative, and all that negativity is right at our fingertips. We're all obsessed and addicted to our smartphones, scrolling the TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, YouTube. And what are we seeing? All that negativity, boom, boom, negative, boom, boom. It's just non-stop. And that's not great for us. That's not fair to our mental health and to our hearts and to our souls. Like, y'all, I took it upon myself, like during the pandemic, for instance, going on a social media cleanse. And I just backed off and was like, you know what? I've got to preserve what little bit of mental health I have left, and I need to water that garden and let it grow. And sometimes I think we all need to do that more often than we allow ourselves to, especially in this day and age. I think that's so important that we take those little cleanses, that we take a break, we take a step back, put the phone down, breathe in some fresh air and let the sunlight hit your skin. Let your body absorb that vitamin D and just thrive. Let your mental health be worth something to you. I don't know. I see the absolute relevance and importance in social media, but also it's a double-edged sword because it's also a lot of negative crap with it too. It's a lot of wear and tear on your mental health. It's almost too much information that we have access to too quick and easy. Honestly, I sometimes think back on like how much easier it was back in like the 90s and the early 2000s before all of this. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe life wasn't as easy, and it's that we didn't have access at our fingertips to all the news. I don't know. That's a thought to think about, because that could be it. That could be why life is so much more hectic now. Who knows? I just know that I long for easy days. My mental health needs peace and solace. And I love to just promote that on my social medias, to let others know to take care of yourselves and to just show yourself grace and love yourself. Because that's all we can do. We gotta survive life one way or another. I don't know. But I do know social media is not always the best for my mental health, and I don't know about the rest of you. But thank you for listening, and I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.